Welcome into the Los Angeles Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I am Marshall Green. In today's show, we're going to break down some quotes from Darvin Ham as he's clapping back at Mike Malone for all of the noise he's been talking since they eliminated them in the NBA playoffs. But first, let's start with Gabe Vincent, as rumors are coming out that Gabe Vincent is expected to compete with D'Angelo Russell through training camp and leading up into the regular season to try to be the Lakers' starting point guard. When you talk about the differences between the two players, it's really a yin and yang style of play. Gabe Vincent is your classic G League player that got it through the mud, grinded it out, and made it to the league. He's all effort. He's all hustle. It's all grit. He does whatever he has to do to get minutes on the floor. And this past year for Miami, the stats aren't sexy. I'm not going to lie to you. 9.5 points, 2.5 assists per night, just above 40% from the field, lower than 34% from downtown, while he's also getting up 5 threes per night. But the play in the playoffs was critical to the Heat's run through the Eastern Conference before they lost in the NBA Finals to the Denver Nuggets. D'Angelo Russell, complete opposite of Vincent. Offensive player, really smooth on the offensive end, can get to his spot, rise up, and knock it down. But unlike Vincent, Russell was not able to be successful in the NBA playoffs and help their team achieve the goals that they had set out for them. Good player, though. 17.8 points per game, 6 assists, good efficiency. Probably the most efficient season he's had in the NBA this past year. And he was good for the Lakers in the regular season. But like we said, in the playoffs, it was not too good for D'Angelo Russell. This will be an open point guard battle. When I first heard of the news a couple of weeks ago and we broke it down on the channel, that Gabe Vincent was going to be signing that multi-year deal with the Lakers, I always thought it was going to be to back up Russell, have kind of that energy guy off the bench, come in, plug and play some defense, really be a disruptor out there. But now it sounds like it may be a little bit of a battle as to who is starting in the backcourt next to Austin Reeves. When you talk about the players and their strengths and weaknesses, let's break it down. The strengths for D'Angelo Russell, he is a volume scorer. No doubt about it. He's also a really good distributor. You can have your offense ran through D'Lo. He's really good in that high pick and roll. He can come off, round that corner, and spray it all over the court to open shooters. He's also a guy that's a good three-point shooter. Was not in the playoffs, but throughout his career, the percentages show you that he is reliable from downtown. Where Gabe Vincent has that dog in him. He's a versatile defender. Not an elite defender by any means, but he's someone that's at least going to give you maximum effort on that side of the ball, and he's going to play with an elite intensity. He's also a really high IQ player, a true product of the Miami Heat culture. I want to ask you guys this question, though. Who do you think should start for the Lakers? Is it Gabe Vincent, the newly acquired point guard via free agency, or is it D'Angelo Russell, the player you acquired at the trade deadline that you brought back on pretty much a one-year deal? Type V for Vincent, type R for Russell. That'll be a pinned comment on today's show. So when you get hit with that YouTube ad break, scroll on down and let me know, who do you want to be the point guard for the Lakers? D'Angelo Russell, he waived his no-trade clause. And as a part of his 2-year deal, Russell has waived his no-trade clause, giving the Los Angeles Lakers flexibility. And why did he do that is because I honestly think that there was a handshake deal between D'Lo and Rob Pelinka that when he signed the point guard to that 1-year deal with a team option in year 2, it was with the idea and the understanding that the Lakers would move on from D'Angelo Russell when that deadline comes in mid-December, when you could trade players that you signed in NBA free agency. But he did the right thing. Pelinka did the right thing for D'Angelo Russell, where he pretty much guaranteed him a bag, but I think it's pretty much known between both of them that he's not going to finish his season with the Lakers. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, though. We're going to continue to put out videos every day here on the Los Angeles Lakers Report. And if the Lakers make a move, we're going to make a video. So subscribe and turn your notifications on. I love this from Darvin Ham. He claps back at Michael Malone because Mike Malone has been talking noise and BS and crap about the Lakers all offseason long, ever since they ended their season in the Western Conference Finals. And finally, Darvin Ham has responded. It only took you a couple of weeks. Ham said this via This League Uncut, quote, "I just think we got to fight fire with fire. The big thing about Denver is you can't turn the ball over. You have to finish at the rim. You got to get to the free throw line and make your free throws. But you cannot have any what we call self-inflicted wounds, you can't beat yourself. They are tough. We'll see, because their core is young. They're set up to make a run for plenty more years. And they are. And that's why Denver is being talked about as, once again, the best team in the NBA. And they have the best odds right now in Vegas to win the NBA title. Because when you have the best player in the league at 28 years old, those odds are always going to be in your favor. Also, Jamal Murray has cemented himself as one of the best scoring guards in the NBA. Michael Porter Jr. was up and down, more so down in the NBA Finals. He had some good moments in the playoffs, but we all see the potential, right, with MPJ, one of the best catch-and-shoot three-point guys in the league. And Christian Brown, he was the Energizer Bunny for them and really won them a game in the finals. When you compare the age of the Nuggets core to the Lakers core, they're both teams that are built to win right now, but for the Lakers, it's just right now, while the Nuggets are built to win now and into the future. I mean, your best two players are over 30 years old. We know how old LeBron James is at this point. D'Angelo Russell, 27, and Austin Reeves, 25. You have some youth right there, but at the end of the day, it comes down to these two guys. Can they be healthy at the right time, and do they have enough gas left in the tank to get you to the mountaintop in the Western Conference? I guess that's TBD at the current moment. We'll get to those quotes from Darvin Ham about Michael Malone, where he just aired them out in just a quick second. But I need you guys to take advantage of this awesome deal we have going on with our sponsor. You can get 2 Lakers t-shirts for 40% off. You're pretty much getting a t-shirt for free. Save yourself some bread and rock the purple and gold all season long and off season long. Get a shirt for the summer, get a shirt for the winter, those cold nights in LA. Just go right here, chatsports.com/Lakers combo. That link is clickable in the comments and description of this show. I do believe that the Lakers can compete in the Western Conference. I don't know if they are equipped right now to be able to dethrone the Denver Nuggets. I still think there are moves to be made if Ron Pelinka wants to actually be serious in beating the Nuggets in the playoffs. But the time is now, and that's why we have talked about on this show time and time again, you need to invest in your investments in Rob Pelinka. You invested in LeBron James. You got LeBron and Anthony Davis here. But if you don't invest now in those guys by getting them help around them that can win a title right now, does it really matter? So the time is ticking, and the clock is running hot for the Lakers to make moves to really be a contender in the Western Conference. Ham said this, quote, "Oh, wow, bring up Money Mike, the Lakers' daddy," right? That's what they call him now, the Lakers' daddy. God bless his soul. This shit ain't over. God bless his soul. About damn time, Darvin Ham said something. If you're a Lakers fan and you let Michael Malone straight up bash you through the media ever since they swept you in the Western Conference Finals and you didn't say something, it's upsetting. But I am proud right now of Darvin Ham that he stepped up to the challenge. Now the question is, how much longer can Michael Malone stay as the Lakers' daddy, as he is being called right now amongst social media? Well, the NBA title odds in Vegas tell you much longer, because the Nuggets have the number 1 odds, tied with the Milwaukee Bucks, best in the Western Conference. You got the Phoenix Suns coming in at that 2 spot, the Warriors at the 3, and then LA and LeBron coming in at number 4. The Lakers have a chance, no doubt about it. If you get a healthy AD and a healthy LeBron, when the weather starts getting hot and May and June come here, you can always win an NBA title. But I really think they need a third star and a third guy that could take the weight off the shoulders of LeBron if they want to hoist that Larry O.B. Who's going to be the better team next season, though? I'm going to roll with the Nuggets. I'll hear from you, though. Type L for Lakers and for Nuggets down in the comment section. So the other night, the ESPYs went down, and LeBron let everybody know that he is coming back. Remember those rumors following when the Lakers got swept by the Nuggets that LeBron was contemplating retirement? Well, we already knew LeBron James was going to come back and put on that Lakers jersey with number 6 on it again for at least one more season, but he confirmed at the ESPYs that he will be in the NBA for his 21st season in the league. Quote, "I don't care how many more points I score or what I can or cannot do on the floor. The real question for me is, quote, can I play without cheating this game? The day I can't give this game everything on the floor is the day I'll be done. Lucky for you guys, that day is not today." We already knew this, right? I mean, we've talked about it time and time again, but I think LeBron, this is the first time he has publicly talked about the idea of that he's contemplated retirement. what it's going to take for him to actually retire, and the fact that he's 100% going to be a Laker next season. And what a career, as we know, it's been for the King. I mean, he's going to go down as probably the second best player of all time, unless you want to put him ahead of Mike. I won't do that, but I will put him as a guaranteed number 2 best player of all time. He's a walking 27, 7, and 7, and 50% from the deck, and a good three-point shooter when he's open career-wise, 34.5% from downtown. He is now entering his 6th season with the Lakers. It's kind of crazy to think about that. I still remember when he went to Miami. I still remember when he left from Miami to go to Cleveland. And then when he left Cleveland to join LA, does not feel like it was 6 seasons ago, though. Look, 1 NBA Finals. Can he make it 2 and really start to catch up to Kobe and Mike? I'll ask you this question to round out today's show. How many years does LeBron James have left in the NBA? I'm saying a minimum of 2 more seasons, because we know he wants to play with his son, Bronny James, in the NBA, and he is draft eligible in the year of 2024. So I'm going to say minimum 2 years. I think we get 3 more years of the King in the league. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And as always, appreciate you guys for tuning in, and have a good weekend.